What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be installing the Hansshow Light Blade Spanning Tail Light on my 2024 Model 3. Now, Hansshow was kind enough to send me this product for review to test it out for you guys, walk you through the installation process. If you do want to pick one up for yourself, you can use the link down in the description and use code Metz Tech at checkout for 22% off. But let's go ahead and get this unboxed and take a look at what it is, and then we'll get it installed. So there's actually not a whole lot in the box. It's a pretty simple process, or at least it looks like it is. So we've got the blade or the light bar portion in the back here. Right there. One connector on each side, pretty simple. And then we have our tail light pieces here. So these will replace the factory tail lights, and got some little plastic we can peel. Looks pretty nice, actually. They look high quality. They've got like some three-dimensionality to them. You know, plastic assembly, but I think the OEM taillights are also plastic, so I don't think that matters as much. But yeah, pretty simple. Two connectors, a little waterproof kind of seal so it prevents water from getting in there. Not a whole lot going on. And we just have this one here and this one, and that's it. So this should be relatively simple, kind of plug and play. I really only had two reservations about this entire process. One, I did not want to try to remove the Tesla word mark here on the back. It just looks like a pain to put back on. So that was holding me back, and I'm not entirely sure that I'm sold on the look of this light bar. But again, I have not installed it yet, so I'll give it a chance once I actually do get it installed, and we'll see how it looks. But let's go ahead, open up the trunk, take off the back panel, and get started on step one. All right, so first we need to remove the carpeted panel here on the back. So we'll start by taking off this rubber piece here, and we can get a little bit better grip up in here, and we just need to pop all of these clips out of place. And we'll remove the trunk button as well. All right, so we've got the back panel off. I can see where it's not painted up underneath, so that's cool. But next we need to actually remove the taillight assembly. So there's a couple bolts up here that we need to remove, and some bolts over here that we need to remove. So you have to pull down on this little red tab, and then once that pops out, then you can just easily pull this piece out. Do the same over here. Nice and easy there. Oop, scratch the inside, that's fine. All right, let's see if it comes out now. There we go. That was the missing piece. All right. Well, there's the tail light. And we'll do the same over here. Here we go. Maybe it's just this clip here popped into place. That had to be what it was. All right, we got that one out too. Now we need to disconnect this plate at the bottom and put it onto the new headlights. Now these screws are really, really small and require a really tiny head here to get them off, so just go really, really easy so you don't strip them out. But I'm gonna just do like that. There we go, got both those out. And we can pop this panel right off like that, and then set this one off to the side. And this was the left one, or this was the right one, so I need the right side right here. So we'll just fit this back on, should fit perfectly, and then we'll screw these back in. If anyone knows of a good aftermarket sound system for the base model, rear-wheel drive Model 3 here, let me know. Because I've got the subwoofer frames back here, but no subs, and I would like to have some. Cool, all right, let's do the other one. Push those down as much as I can. All right, we got those on. Now we can put the new taillight fixture in. When you seat the new light on here, you want to feed this piece through that hole with the little grommet there as well to kind of help block the water that could get through. But you do not want to feed the other cord through. Why does this not fit on this side? All right, so this next piece has to connect to both of these guys, and then it pretty much just sits here. Now be really careful with the edges because it will scratch or almost scratch up your paint. And you of course can take off the Tesla badge if you want to. I am not fully committed to this light yet, so I'm gonna leave mine on just in case I do wanna take it back off. But just keep in mind that it's gonna cover it up in kind of an awkward way. And be really careful feeding these screws in as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect these little connectors, feed them back in. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now we just got to tie everything back down and get it all reconnected. So I'm going to start with these bolts here. And we can fit the grommets in here as well for the water. And then reconnect these as well. And click these red pieces down. Boom. All right, we got to put these back on. All right, before we put the carpet back on, let's go ahead and shut the trunk and test it out. All right, I gotta admit the animation's kind of sick. The fit, I would say, is not the best. It's a little bit misaligned, but I mean, hey, it's a Tesla, so. I also did get the turn signal that's red. They also have a yellow turn signal. So if you prefer that kind of more OEM look with the yellow, you could do that also, but they didn't quite have it ready yet for me. But let's go ahead and try it with like brake lights and stuff. All right, guys, well, there you have it. That is the Hansshow light blade spanning light bar here for the updated 2024 Tesla Model 3. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'm gonna leave it on here for a couple days, a couple weeks maybe, get used to it, see if I like it, and then decide whether or not I'm gonna keep it. So far, I really like the animation. Overall, the install process was a little complicated just for mine, specifically just because of the fit. Your all's fit might be better than mine and it might not take as much elbow grease as it took. As far as plug and play though, super simple and very, very convenient. Not a whole lot of wire harnesses you have to switch out. Very simple. Only thing that was tough for me was just fitting it in on my specific tail light. So your mileage may vary completely on that, but overall, super, super simple installation. Easy for a beginner for sure. I've never done any kind of modifications to my tail lights. So if I can do it, you can do it. And again, I'm gonna leave it on my car and kind of determine whether or not I like it, but I'd love to hear what you guys think down in the comments. So drop a like if you enjoyed the video, let me know what you think. Are you gonna pick one up? If you are, don't forget to use my discount code Metz Tech for 22% off. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss every single new video the second I hit publish. We'll see you in the next one.